Stakeholders' engagement with people of Ikere and Ekiti Southwest local government areas. The report. The Commissioner for Health itemized the achievement of the present administration to include staff recruitment, renovation of health facilities, and provision of drugs. He said the administration will continue to prioritize the well-being of health workers and the people of Ekiti State.
All the work that we've done in the sector, the results that we've achieved is due not likely solely because of the commitment that His Excellency has given. And I want to use this opportunity to charge every one of us to maximize the use of our health centers. We've had 250 nurses who were employed in the last 2 months and midwives. We're distributing them to, sending them to our facilities. Please tell our people to use them.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Mrs. Olushola Gbenga Igotun, noted that the administration impact on the health sector has been significant. She said that the stakeholders meeting was to access the existing facilities and identify further needs.
Nígbà tó bá débẹ̀, wàá bá àwọn oníṣẹ́ ètò ìlera tó dángájíá. Àbí pé tó bá débẹ̀, àwọn ohun èlò tó yẹ ká lò ó wà nínú àwọn hospitals wa ní ká sọ ni. Tá bá ní ká kà.
Some of the stakeholders commended Governor Ibanji for creating an enabling environment through infrastructure and manpower development.
Our health centers for antenatal care is already there. We should utilize our skill delivery people, our health people that are there, our postnatal.
The chairman of Ikere local government area, Oluwadamolekun, urged residents to visit hospitals regularly for check-ups.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí hospital. Ní pàtàkì àwọn health center wa tó wà nítòsí ìgbà tí yí padà o.
The Ogoga of Ikere, Oba Adejumi Adu, represented by Chief Chaju Adejumo, and others called for more sensitization on ailments covered under the Free Health Program.
Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa ó túbọ̀ wà increased so that àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ exactly where and what they can get from the health facilities.
Construction of more health centers, free treatment for eye problems, distribution of mosquito net, and recruitment of more doctors. People of Ikere and Ekiti Southwest local government areas were represented at the event. Abimbola Degboyega reporting. And technological development at the 3-day 2025 Strategic Management Retreat of the National Automotive Design and Development Council in Ikagosi. The State Governor, Mr. Biodu Ibanji, advised the Council to engage in strategic planning and adopt a forward-thinking approach in order to perform well in the tasks. BSS reporter Abayo Mipeke covered the retreat taking place at Ikogosi Warm Spring. His report.
The theme of the 3-day retreat was fostering creativity and innovation for continuous performance improvement. Participants were the top government of the National Automotive Design and Development Council, NADDC, Abuja. Governor Ibanji was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Abibat Adubiaru, said the retreat was timely and relevant, especially now the federal government was trying to navigate the complexities of the 21st century. The governor noted that the retreat will provide a valuable platform for NADDC management to deliberate, exchange ideas, and chart a course for the future of the automotive industry in Nigeria.
Coming together to deliberate that, we have an opportunity for them to share ideas, to share views, and to come up at the end of the day for the better way of performing their business.
He thanked the NADDC for partnering the state government in the areas of skill development, research, and sustainable practices, calling for more collaborations. In his remarks, the NADDC Director General Oluwawemimo Oshalipin said that the retreat was to explore how to leverage fresh ideas and innovative approach to service delivery in the council. He urged the participants to reflect on their past successes, address current challenges, and chart a course for a prosperous and productive future.
The notion that civil servants lack innovation is a misconception that we should be determined to change. Our commitments should be geared toward the actualization of priority points number 7 of the Renewed Hope agenda of our President.
The Director of Human Resources Management of the Council, Mrs. Ronka Amodu, said the theme of the retreat is core component of the Federal Civil Strategy and Implementation Plan, and encourage participants to actively contribute to their unique perspectives and challenge assumptions.
I want us to know that this retreat is more than just a gathering. It is a strategic investment in our collective future and that of the Council.
The retreat is expected to take the participants through some topics like localization, skills acquisition, and sustainable practices. Abayomi Peke reporting.
The National Automotive Design and Development Council has begun a one-day training on the repair and maintenance of CNG and petrol-powered tricycles and motorcycles in Ekiti State. The training is taking place at the NADDC Automotive Training Center in Ado-Ekiti. Abayomi Peke again has the details of the training.
Over 40 members of the Ekiti State Tricycle Association of Nigeria, drawn from the 16 local government areas of the state, participated in the training. They will in turn train 4 people from their localities after the exercise. Declaring the training open, the NADDC Director General Oluwawemimo Shanipi said the training, which was in collaboration with Simba Group Nigeria, was another effort of the federal government to improve the transportation sector. Mr. Oshanipi noted that the past trainings on CNG conversion have yielded positive results as CNG conversion centers have been established in the state, and assured the people that the compressed gas will be made available in the state soonest.
We are working on those challenges, especially the non-availability of gas now in Ekiti. You know, the infrastructure have to be provided, and that what I mean by that is the facility or infrastructure that, especially for the storage and dispensing of gas.
The NADDC boards charged their training to share the knowledge gained, as they will be trained on how to maintain both CNG and petrol-powered motorcycles and tricycles. Mr. Oshanipi thanked the state government under the leadership of Governor Biodu Yebanji for always striving to improve the quality of life of the people. In a remark, Governor Biodu Yebanji was represented by the Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Chief Kayode Fashe, said one of the pillars of the present administration in the state was job creation and youth empowerment. He commended the NADDC boss for putting the state first in NADDC activities, adding that the gesture has helped the state government achieve its objectives.
The state government remains committed to such initiatives. This administration operates under a 6-point agenda, emphasizing youth empowerment, employment growth, and human capital development.
The representative of Simba Group Nigeria, partner in the training, Mr. Summit Panda, assured participants that the exercise will make them experts in the field. The chairman of the State Tricycle Association, Mr. Akola Talabi, thanked NADDC for the initiative and expressed the hope that CNG will improve transportation system in the state. The dignitaries later have a tour of the training facilities at the NADDC Center. Abayomi Peke reporting.
A Muslim cleric, Olalekan Junad, has called on civil servants to always make impact and leave a good legacy while in active service. He made a call at the retirement ceremony of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Mr. Ibrahim Ganiu, head in Ado-Ekiti. PSS reporter Olushola Thomas said that event had in attendance the State Commissioner for Works, Mr. Shola Adebayo, top government functionaries, traditional rulers and religious leaders. His reports.
Imam Olalekan Junaid, who attributed the success in active service of the retired Permanent Secretary, Mr. Ganiyu, to the grace of Allah, charged him to continue to serve his Creator and humanity with the rest of his life.
Today our brother has become a statement, and we can see the statement. You are a PS or director or any admin staff or non-admin staff, admin cadre, you are going to leave that office.
The occasion witnessed musical performances by the choir of the Ministry of Works at Ekiti State Performing Arts Company. In their goodwill messages, the Commissioner for Works, Mr. Adebayo, among other dignitaries at the ceremony, described Mr. Ganiyo as a selfless and dedicated civil servant.
We will call on you from time to time for assistance when needed. And I pray that the good Lord that has sustained you thus far will continue to take care of you.
When Oga first came in, the first thing he said that it's not comfortable seeing our people going to the bushes to ease themselves. And within a short period, Oga made arrangements and we have toilets for all the staff.
Faithful Muslim, when we ran into that particular barbed wire, Alhaji stood firmly that we will never go to anybody, that we should just commit everything into the hands of Almighty God.
High point of the program was the signing out of service and the cutting of retirement cake by the permanent secretary. In an interview, the permanent secretary urged civil servants to be focused while in active service.
I'm so happy that I'm ending well in the service. It's been a very rough journey and a very tough one. But I thank God, I give glory to Him. It's not by power or by might that I got to this level. It is just the grace of God. So I thank God and I'm happy to be. I'm very, very happy.
Mr. Ibrahim Ganiyu, who was employed as personnel officer 2 in 1994 in the then Ondo State, retired from the Ekiti State Civil Service after attaining the mandatory retirement age. Olushola Thomas reporting.
Organization based in Lagos, Fountain Brothers Club has honored one Master Folabi Olumide for his exceptional performance in the last joint admission and matriculation examination. Olumide, who scored 370, was rewarded with 250,000 naira as a way of encouraging excellence among students. He thanked the Fountain Brothers Club for the recognition and the cash and promised to continue to do well in his studies. The representatives of the organization, Mr. Ayola Jumbo, said that the club had concluded an arrangement to give out free JAMB forms to 5 vulnerable students in each local government in the state, as well as present award to best student in JAMB annually in the state. He also promised that the club will empower young people and discourage thuggery, drug abuse, as well as other vices capable of jeopardizing their future and family reputation. Jumbo noted that the gesture was to give back to the society and support talented young minds in the state to become leaders and change makers. The House of Representatives has commenced a probe into allegations of fund diversion and non-compliance with extant laws in the disbursement of the student loan. Declaring an investigation hearing open, the Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, said that the Parliament will not allow administrative lapses derail the student loan scheme. The Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Olondare Jimon, has promised residents of peaceful and secure environment ahead of the local government election in the state tomorrow. He gave the promise during a press briefing. The Commissioner said that the restriction of vehicular movement earlier scheduled from 3 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon had now been adjusted to start from 6 in the morning and end at 3 in the afternoon. This is the broadcasting service of Ekiti State.
Venita University, one of the fastest growing institutions in Nigeria, has commenced admissions for the 2025-2026 academic session. Applications are open for degree and pre-degree programs across various colleges. Available courses include medicine and surgery, dental surgery, pharmacy, human anatomy, physiology, nursing science, public health, medical laboratory science, physiotherapy, medical radiography, human nutrition and dietetics, and food science and technology. In the College of Art and Social Management Science, you can apply for economics, criminology and security studies, accounting, taxation, entrepreneurship studies, public administration, peace studies and conflict resolution, political science, business administration, mass communication and sociology. The College of Agriculture, Science and Engineering offers microbiology, biochemistry, forensic science, agribusiness, agricultural economics, information technology, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering and mechatronics engineering. To apply online, please visit ecampus.veniteuniversity.edu.ng or walk into a campus at Kilometer 2, Ayetoro Road, Loro Ekiti. Venite University, building the future, one student at a time.
You're welcome back. For news information, you can join our live streaming on our Facebook page at State Radio. You can also like and share our page. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Governor Monday Okpebolo on the Supreme Court affirmation of his election as the governor of Edo State and advised the governor to be magnanimous in victory. Tinubu, in a statement by spokesman Bayo Ononuga, called on Okpebolo to now focus on advancing the state development. He said that the victory will pave way for more dividends of democracy in the state. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has dismissed reports suggesting that he was vying for the position of the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, describing it as false and distracting. Akume said that his focus remained firmly on delivering the mandate entrusted to him by President Bola Tinubu. In the meantime, a former governor of Kogi State, Yahya Bello, has disassociated himself from campaign posters circulating in Abuja declaring his interest in the national chairmanship of the APC. Bello described those responsible for the posters as mischief makers, insisting that he had not authorized any campaign concerning the APC leadership position. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has removed Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan as Chairman Senate Committee on Diaspora and NGOs. Akpabio replaced her with Senator Anekon Bassi from Accra Ibom Northeast. And on the foreign scene, Mali's military ruler Assimi Goïta has approved a controversial new law granting himself a 5-year presidential term, renewable indefinitely and without the need for an election, a move that has sparked fears of prolonged authoritarian regime. To sport, the Super Falcons of Nigeria have reached the quarterfinals of the ongoing Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco after beating Botswana 1-0 in their second game at the tournament. Falcons defeated Tunisia 3-0 in the first match played at the competition. They would now face Algeria on Sunday in their last group game. Next is the Viewpoint, entitled Myths and Perils of Nigerian Street Apps, written by the Director of Hospital Services and Training, State Ministry of Health, Dr. Olumide Obe, and presented by Tosin Olowo.
Herbal consumption is as old as a society as one of the ways of preventive and curative health system before the development of orthodox medicine. Not minding their side effects, the practice is still paramount, especially among men, with the narratives of being cheap to access, as the bulk all ingredients for the production are sourced locally. Across busy streets, under the arms and cacophonies of daily hustle, at motor parks, roadside corners, mechanic sheds, and ever corporate offices, vendors of the concoctions are everywhere. Served in rinsed bottles, the herbs called different names: Bogbonishe, Agbojedi, Okpaenyi, Ogidiga, Aliafato, Ekpaadi, as many believe that these concoctions can heal all ailments like cleansing of blood, energy restoration, fighting infections, improving fertility, and boosting faltering manhood. However, the twist is that these apps are not just brewed for nothing. They are marketed, sold with a story spiced with mystery. Some vendors say that they do not merely penetrate areas where the doctor's pills dare not, but also achieves lifetime cure. Not only that, some believe that taking herbal concoctions offer protection from spiritual attacks, at other times they claim to reverse bad luck. But beneath the colorful bottles and booming claims lies a better truth. Research shows that over 80% of street herbal mixtures tested in Nigeria are contaminated. They contain dangerously high level of methanol, a toxic form of alcohol that can damage the nerves, destroy eyesight, and in severe cases cause death. The drinks are being found to contain heavy metals like lead and copper that slowly poison the body over time. Still, people keep buying and drinking every day. People unknowingly damaging their bodies bit by bit. Sips that feel like healing, and when sickness eventually sets in, kidney failure, liver damage, nerve disorders follow, throwing families into financial chaos. It is therefore pertinent to stop this habit of slow killing in the name of taking something natural. Let us not ignore the rising trend of some herbal vendors secretly adding orthodox drugs into these mixtures. Though not all herbs are evil, but not all herbs are safe. Now that healthcare can be accessed at various health facilities around, let us make our total well-being a priority. Yes, we cannot forget our roots, but the mixtures and concoctions must pass. Must pass through necessary laboratory tests before consumption.
That was the viewpoint written by the Director of Hospital Services and Training, State Ministry of Health, Dr. Olumide Obe, and presented by Tosin Olowo. To end the Daybreak news, here again are the main points. We told you that stakeholders have commended Governor Biodo Ibanji for his effort in the health sector. You also heard that the House of Representatives has begun an investigation into the mismanagement of student loan disbursement. It was in the bulletin that Mali's military leader, Assimi Goïta, has approved renewable 5-year tenure for himself. Finally, on the spot, the Super Falcons of Nigeria have qualified for the quarterfinals of the ongoing Women's Nations Cup after beating Botswana 1-0 in their second game. And before we go this morning, a message for you: be law-abiding and always give peace a chance. That's the Daybreak news as put together by the production team and edited by Abiodun Omodara. I am Abimbola Adegboyega. Good morning.
For news, entertainment, sport,